My name is Dexter L. Bryant, and I'm on the board of directors of Abraham Ministry. In 1981, I was sent off to prison for burglary and grand theft. During the time that I actually got out in 1983, I met Abraham Brown at Prison Crusade then, and I've been with the ministry ever since. My hometown is Apopka, Florida. I graduated in 1978. We was a family of 7 kids, 2-bedroom home, a very poor neighborhood. It was a really rough life coming up as far as a kid concerned, because I had no goals or anything to do. So basically out of high school, I really didn't have any intention of going to school anywhere else or anything. So I kind of started hanging out with the wrong crowd and end up, drinking and committing crimes and just getting in trouble. But when I was sent off to prison, one of the greatest things that ever happened to me, that I knew I was at rock bottom in 81, and there I was in county jail with no one to turn to, and I called on God and He saved my life, and it has not been the same since. And within 3 months of my release, I was allowed to go back into prison with the ministry. Going back, one of the greatest things, and Abe Brown would always say, one of the greatest testimonies in the world is that someone that been to prison that can go back and tell them, I've been here, I know what you're going through. That's the big, I never forget those words, that no matter what you've done, no matter what happened in your life, that Jesus Christ loves you. Meeting with Abe and talking to Abe, and we would start talking about the youth. So we kind of got together, and Young Lions Youth Organization was founded in '97. It's to keep the kids' minds from being idle, keep them out of trouble, let them know that there is positive things that they can do. I didn't want kids to go through what I went through as a youngster. So it was basically just trying to keep kids out of the streets and keep them out of jail. That's one of the main things, what it was created for, to keep kids out of jail. And not only keep them out of jail, but to teach them the right things and teach them about the gospel of Jesus Christ. I have 2 friends that's in the Florida State prison system right now that had everything. And both of them right now have over 300 years in prison apiece. So and I just thank God for the grace, because that actually could have been me. I thank God for leading me to a Brown ministry I call the Prison Crusade. So it had all to do with God leading me there and putting me in the right place at the right time, or I wouldn't even be sitting here at this time. To go through the ministry, to be taught the things of God, the right things of God, and to be able to relate them to the youngsters that we are teaching even right now. But I'm a living witness that through this ministry and through Abe Brown, that life is much better. God, no matter what we do or what happened in our life, God is still there. There's nothing that He can't do. Jeremiah 32:27 says, Behold, I am the Lord God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? Are you listening?